We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Right. Fucking thing sucks.
Good afternoon, everyone. So we're just going to do a chill stream today with members of my Discord. If you want in on my Discord, let me know, especially if you already have me on Discord. Send me a DM and we'll get you in here if you want to be a part of the conversation. If you think you're going to sneak into my Discord to spy, there's really nothing to spy on. Those of you who I guess I would consider my enemies, you already know what's coming down the pipe. You already know what's coming for you. So there's not really anything to spy on, but you're welcome to try. So yeah, we've ironed out the issues that we've been having as far as the sound. Come to find out, OBS decided to reset the defaults, and it didn't actually have like settings. Like it wasn't picking anything up. So I just fixed that, and here we are. We're good to go. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into general chat. I have a couple of people here who want to be a part of the stream, so let's do it.
Yeah, bloody Jim.
All right, we're live.
Have you sorted your crap out now?
I've started my crap right now.
I said sorted your crap out.
Whatever. It doesn't matter what you said. You're live. That's all you need to know.
Right.
So welcome to the show. We got Dennis, the Menace, and we got the Thought, Rose Blades. Rose Thought, whatever.
Mein kleiner Rossi.
Shut up.
Rose.
For God's sake.
Alright, so what are you guys up to today?
I'm just marking my students before I have class. Like classes for university, because I'm back.
Gotcha. Very good. I'm glad you're working on that. So I also wanted to address, I had MGTOW Dictionary exposed in the chat earlier, commenting, and he was talking about lawsuits. I do want to address that since he was, in the chat talking. So in case you two don't know what's happening, Incel Dictionary went on the 21 Studios, and they're making pedophile allegations against John from Modern Life Dating, which is a very serious allegation to make against somebody. And to be honest, I know what I would do personally. I'm not going to give legal advice, but if it were me, it'd be lawsuit time. And we already know who these guys' names and where they live and everything.
But
so
the thing is that do they realize what would happen to them if they actually did go to court? Because like the things that they've already done, going after their families, and now these kind of allegations, they're digging a hole.
Yeah.
And let's just stop digging, to be honest.
I showed you, Rosie, before. They're actually on that live stream. They're links to where people can contact the Japanese authorities, right? So this isn't just them making these goofy allegations on very weak, flimsy evidence. They're like serious about contacting people.
They're sick in the head.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
On top of the fact that they've been going through pictures of their relatives, of people's children as well. Just because that's a family photo doesn't make it any different. Like creeping over someone's daughter.
Yeah.
Like who's really the paedophile here?
That's some Jeffrey Epstein maxing shit.
Well, to be fair, Rollo's daughter is an adult, but still, she has
it
nothing
matter,
to do with this beef at all.
But that doesn't matter, though, does it?
No.
It's the fact that it's already good. Like they're trying to use people's children. It doesn't matter about the age.
Yeah, but you were saying pedophilia. I'm just being specific.
What I'm getting at is like if they're willing to do that at any age, then it makes you wonder: would they do that to children that are underage as well?
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember these guys they're black pill guys, and I don't hate black pill. I actually understand a lot of the black pill people's problems. I do get it. Like it is more difficult here, in the modern internet age to get dates. But I mean, fuck. I mean, I actually went on an Insta date yesterday. I was minding my own business, hiking, and if you're watching the stream, that is a little bit of footage I had intended to get. But there was a chick down there by this waterfall, and we just started talking, and basically ended up going out on a date. Just what you would call an Insta date, if you understand what game is. And I got her number, and she's been texting me this morning. Actually,
this morning.
Yeah, like just a few minutes ago.
So what you're saying is it's not over for you, Wolf. Is that what you're saying?
It's not over for me. Look, you just gotta take care of yourself.
Yeah, but most
confidence.
don't do that, do they?
Some of them do. The problem is not always them taking care of themselves physically. Well, some of them will say, "Well, I hit the gym and I'm in good shape," but there's also like confidence issues with these guys.
Don't forget the body language thing. They scare people away.
Yeah, but that's part of confidence. Like your body language reflects your level of confidence. If you're looking at someone like you're prey, if you're like looking at them all like fearful, wide-eyed, it's obvious that you're nervous. That also, it's kind of repulsive. Like it just is, especially with women who want a guy who's confident.
But do you know what's funny? Like I've never really understood how that idiot actually even managed to get like involved with the Red Man group in the first place, because like
which idiot are you talking about?
The bitch face.
He's the one who's one of the founding members of the Red Man group, though.
Like well, we've seen his body language from that interview and the way he speaks.
Yeah, he acts like a robot. He actually seems like an android.
No, do you know what? When I was looking at it was like watching a fucking like a creep, like doesn't know how to interact with another human being. No wonder he gets on with the Black Pillars so well. He has no social skills whatsoever.
Yeah, and he was basically saying that his enemies, Rich Cooper and them, that they suck with women, and carrying on about that, and it's like you're one to talk, man. It's just like old Slabo talking about, getting into shape and shit. Like, you are a blob. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, there he is. MGTOW Dictionary exposes in the chat. Is that are you Luigi or are you somebody else, by the way? I've been curious about that. Because I think they're making like pedo allegations against that Luigi guy too. Like, Menace, you're in Brock. You're in the voice chat.
I know.
Like,
I know.
Yeah, it's just funny, man. I'm not giving you shit or anything. It's just funny.
I just got my eyes out on these guys because they're gonna, I don't know, accuse me of something if I say something they disagree with.
Well, that's what they do. That's what they do, man. Like, that is.
Do you remember?
Go ahead.
Oh, go on. Oh, okay. Do you remember when Incel Dictionary like found out that was it on the Red Pill Mind Palace one, and he tried to act like it was a big secret that I was Roseblade. like he was acting like he really exposed me. It was just like,
who you are, Roseblade. Yeah, I do remember.
Like the whole fucking manosphere knew who I was without me having to say it because they already knew my voice.
I just call her the thought, but MGTOW Dictionary Expose says he is not Luigi, so you're from MLD's crew. Very good, very good.
The man that has no name.
It doesn't really matter. I just wasn't sure if you were Luigi because that Luigi guy is on like a campaign against the incel dictionary guy. So
The bottom feeders.
yeah,
The cockroaches.
The Untermenschen.
and I don't, obviously don't want this whole stream to be about that. But since she came in here and was saying this stuff, and we've been kind of discussing it, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I've been kind of wanting to back off from the manosphere or whatever, or take a break for a while myself, just because these people there's such negativity with these people, man, and they're like starting shit over nothing other than like there are people I don't like. You all know who my
Favorite person is.
not so favorite person is.
Breakfast in bed.
Yeah, that guy.
All I
Really?
can say
So
is,
we have a third
You know
party. He
you know
says.
that song. You know that song by System of a Down. That's like, my dick is so much bigger than yours, with the feeling so pure. That's like half the manosphere with their smear campaigns. That's like literally what it's like. That song. My ego is so much bigger than yours. With the
Dick
feeling
contest.
so
Well, if you caught my last stream that I did, I mean, I do get that
I think I mirrored it.
yeah,
I mirrored it.
I appreciate that. By the way, it's got a lot of views. Pretty solid amount of views. But yeah, that's what I think. We really do need to expose the shitbags and run them out of here. So I understand that. The problem is if you're doing it off of very weak, flimsy evidence, and you're making serious allegations about people being pedos, that's a problem. Like I would not blame John MLD if he contacted an attorney and got some stuff done, because I know I would.
But if anything, it's character assassination. It's defamation.
Well, that's kind of what you'd want to do. If you are like, if you're
Countersuit-
selling a
countersuit.
product,
You want a countersuit at minimum.
because remember,
Also,
you are the product in this sphere. Like you're trying to sell your services or your convention or whatever it is you're selling, so you want to make your competition look like shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck is calling me? All right, continue, guys. I got to take a phone call, so give me a sec.
all right, we're gonna have a party.
You do that.
Rose, you are the Führer of the show.
Okay. Wolf, we can hear you still. Wolf, we can hear you.
Wolf, we can hear you on the Excellent. So, I don't know what to talk about.
Okay, I think he's seen it now. All right, cool.
I got a meme for you, actually. It's in the
Oh,
meme
no.
section.
Fuck's sake. What is it?
There you go.
Where is the meme section? What have you done?
Oh, all thrilling. What a black pill.
How you still got that fucking... I'm pretty
It's
sure
from-
that video's
I
not even...
sourced it from Google.
God. That was a tip. You know what's funny? The phone's just been moved, but it's still a tip.
Yep. And it's
Like-
black with a black peel there.
But you know what? It's, instead of like clothes, right, being in the drawers, it's books now. It's just that I've got more stuff and I've moved the mess around a bit. The black pill's going to produce
Books
the
are
next
great.
8 Rodgers. Yeah, probably true.
Books
Bunch
are
of
great.
creep.
Books add value to your skills, and those skills pay bills. It's good shit. Cash flow, value,
Value.
mastery, all the good shit.
So what should we talk about?
I'd rather talk about
Oh,
Dictionary Man because I haven't been involved in the fight. I've just been like France, the whole thing. Just been like, yeah, whatever. Oh no, more like Switzerland. Been like Switzerland with the whole thing. It's like, yeah,
Just
it's been neutral. Yeah, I'm not involved.
and then when the other side loses, you're like, yeah, I get to treat you like crap now.
Like I make, let's say if I make like one video and it has them in the title, they get like uber triggered over it. They're like, you want to go me or something? And I'm like, you understand it's not my video and it has your name in the title. You tell me, am I gonna go here? They get triggered over the smallest thing, and it's so draining to be around.
Yep.
That's why I kind of just backed the fuck off, deleted Jaguar Media, and just decided to fucking start again. Just do other shit.
Do you know what's funny? Like, it seems like around this time every year, the manosphere, like, it must be something they're drinking or eating. I don't know what it is, but they always pick fights around this time. It's like,
Yeah.
it's
They
that
do.
time again. I
do.
best pick a fight with somebody. Oh, look, I don't like this person.
They do. They do. This is why, like, I like being the outsider because, you know, you can kind of come in, see what's going on, and just leave again. Have like no commitment.
To be honest, I don't know about Shiny.
Oh,
MGTOW Dictionary Exposed.
I
Like,
don't follow them actively. I only hear about it from other people. This is like, okay, cool.
from what? Because he said he was going to do an expose on Jack, and from what I know, he hasn't. So I don't know what they're gonna do. So
I thought Shaggy was going to get off YouTube and add some value to his life. Oh, sorry, my bad. Too hopeful.
Well, he said that he was going to do it after
The
he had
court
done
case.
all.
After the court case.
No, after he did all his videos that he intends to do. So I don't know, but I've said basically, you know, I'm not getting involved in the drama.
No, me neither. I'm out of it. Like, I want nothing to do with
The way I see it, like, they're all bad to each other. Like they all do shitty things to each other, and honestly, like, I'm just sick to death of like
the same
people also trying to
repeat history.
Yeah, trying to dictate where I can and can't like comment. If I do, I'm betraying someone when they already betrayed me and did something similar.
Oh, it's just like the history just never fucking ends. It repeats every single year. And it's like last time I checked, this drama doesn't suck my cock or pay my rent.
But yeah, like, I'm just fucking sick of that bullshit. I really am.
I think Shaggy is just waiting for this court case with SB or whomever to end, and then who knows? Who knows? Then he'll start his campaigns again.
Well, I heard she's in Jamie's server and part of their crew.
No, she is. That was like some kind of peace deal negotiation for like
and
your enemy. your enemy is my enemy, so we're friends type of thing.
Yeah, he's an idiot. She's a backstabber.
But
And
with,
and she shared all the fucking screenshots of their little chat,
I
showing
know.
evidence
I
of basically revenge porn. So, you know, like it's not going to end well.
And you know
And
who
that-
else is sick of their shit too? That
You?
Persephone character. No, Persephone reached out to me and told me Shaggy's plans.
Oh,
Yeah, that happened as well. So like even within the drama sphere, it's people are just getting sick of their shit too.
yeah. I'm just going to sit back, eat the popcorn, and just like
Let's make
What-
another meme in dedication of this. I'm gonna go for Switzerland this time. Fuck Sweden. Switzerland's better.
why? Because they speak German.
Nah, because they're neutral all the fucking time.
Because they do all this funny, like they're the only, I think, German-speaking country that didn't actually fight for the Germans.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That is actually exactly right. I thought about moving there if like shit gets crazy. If I can't move to the US, I thought about moving there. Gotta brush up on my German though.
I
Yeah.
heard Swiss German's actually more complicated than standard German.
Because it's like high German, right? Is that high?
Don't know the particulars. That's what I've heard.
Like a
On,
type of dialect of theirs, I think.
Funny.
Okay, I am back, and yeah, you guys heard, but the stream actually did not hear because I muted the OBS, so that's good.
They heard some of the
But
conversation.
workplace drama and all that bullshit. So,
Yeah.
oh boy,
Yeah, we thought we'd just let you.
I can't
let
wait.
You
to,
know.
Yeah, yeah, I'm probably not going to be. I'm not going to be at that job too much longer, but it was about one of my coworkers. But,
Oh dear, did someone fudge up? Big time.
yes, yeah, it's workplace. They always want to, like, I'm one of the only dudes in the office, so they always want to tell me everything that's going on. It's, yeah, you can imagine. Thank you for the welcome back, guys. Hopefully you haven't been talking about anything too toxic. What did I miss?
No.
No, just about you.
Well, of course.
We were just reviewing what's been developing on our end of business. Like, certain Canadian decided to try to attack me, except his Dramasphere friend reached out to me and leaked all the intel to me.
Man, why are you all still at war, man? Just,
I'm not at war. I'm making
oh,
it
so
very
he's
clear
just
that we're not
he's
at
just
war.
all right. So you're saying he's just after you? You haven't.
It was after me at one stage, and now he's like all silent, and now he's going to be after Jack again, despite saying he wasn't going to go after people. Just
Okay.
I don't know what they intend to do. But we're just going to eat the popcorn and watch, basically.
what
Okay.
I'm saying is, last time I checked, that drama doesn't suck my cock or pay my rent, so it shouldn't matter.
Okay. Okay. So yeah.
But with Dictionary, I'm out of the loop, and I think Rose is out, to be honest.
Kind of in the loop and
Well, he's
out of the loop.
basically, to sum it up, he went on 21 Studios like channel. He made pedo allegations. He talked shit about a bunch of people. He claims he's leaving the Manosphere and gonna do archaeology and all that alien shit he's always talking about. And that's it. And I'll believe it when I see it. You know, when he no longer does Saturday live streams for 8 hours.
For 8 hours.
Yeah. Look,
Oh God, did you? I feel sorry for you.
what's that?
That's 2 hours you're never gonna get back. You saw the stream.
Yeah, I will listen to it because I just wanted to hear what they were saying, and a lot of it's bullshit, and a lot of it's the pot calling the kettle black, and the pot calling the kettle black pill. You know, kind of sad, really.
But they're all sad. Like they use men. They have no intention of helping men. They just want to use men.
Because it's a market of dependency, emotional dependency.
They're like a bunch of ugly thoughts.
Thoughts with X and Y chromosomes.
I was multitasking, Rose. I bloody hope so, because if you weren't, I would be disappointed.
Okay. Meme drop in 3, 2, 1. There.
Oh no, what have you done now? Oh, for fuck's sake. Dennis!
All right, so let's get off this drama bull. I think we've beat that horse to death.
Fucking
Okay.
God.
Again, that's another
Wolfie.
reason why I've been wanting to kind of take a break, because it's kind of toxic and it's sad to see grown-ass men act like this. So, all right, Dennis, you said you're going to school and working on a master's.
Correct, yes.
You got anything else going on, like with your channel, anything like that?
I've kind of kept Menace Media Network as like a low-key, I'll pop in the Manosphere, pop out of the Manosphere type of thing. And I started learning French as well, but my French is really awful.
Well,
My French is "biat," which is like shit in French.
they say it's harder to learn a new language when, you know, after you're a certain age, after you're, you know, used to, your brain has developed to a certain point. So, like, I'd like to learn other languages, but I know it would be a challenge. What about you?
I might make that the focus. I might make that the focus of my life, though, because I've got like Russian books, Chinese books, French books, etc. So
If you can
I might
learn a
just pick up-
language that's difficult, dude, that would open up a lot of doors for you. And, like, be fluent in it. I think that would. What about you, Thought? You're working on writing a novel. What else?
Yeah, and trying to learn German.
Deutsch.
Trying to get through to A2. Proving very difficult.
Sehr ist wunderbar. Rossi Blitz.
Please stop.
That was like a mix of Japanese and German.
There's a theme going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, God's sake.
Yeah, I don't know, just new projects, new starts, just new things. And with my channel, I got some software for photo editing, publishing, and then next month I hope to get the one for design work, digital artwork and digital design.
I'll tell you what I got going on. My last video is not going to be the only one of that type. So I'm going to be doing like demonstrating firearms drills and stuff like that for red pill people who want to learn that. I do suggest that you get training. I have been considering getting into that business of training people, but I need to go get some certifications and stuff like that, so that, because you got to have certifications. I personally have
Even
the
for
training,
breathing.
but sometimes you gotta Sometimes they want you to have certifications that say that you can train others, and that's fine. And that's just one of the ideas, but I'm actually looking into getting into another field of work, which will suit me very, very well. But I will have to take an exam, and I've been somewhat prepping for that. I have a book that's like the guidebook for that. I may or may not announce what that field is, because there are sacks of shit that would love to know what my name
From
is.
reading the line.
There's nothing, but there's nothing to expose. Like that's the fun. I am who I say I am.
But that's what goes on in their mind.
Yeah, that's true. But that's the thing, when you are exactly who you say you are, you don't ever have to worry about getting exposed. So if they did find out what my name was, big fucking deal. Like, it doesn't mean shit.
I think all of us actually have our names out there, as far as I recall. There's
a few people, not very many, that know what my full name is, but
that's all right.
But I don't like going around telling everybody. Yeah.
Well, I didn't. That bloody Lone Wolf sock was the one that actually told Shaggy in the first place, and that's how it got out there. And I think it was someone that knew me offline that doesn't like me that did it.
Or you never know, because that's my other non-red pill identity, but it's very specific. So it might have been someone just trying to frame me. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, you got retards that see the Lone Wolf and they're always going to think it's me. It's just like,
they made that count right after that Kraut. Oh god, what's his name? Kraut NT stream on DD Gay's channel.
Probably couldn't count the amount of people who have the name Lone Wolf, which is funny. So that's why I've kind of gotten away from that.
Yeah, that's kind of an overdone brand.
It is.
No offense to you, but it's kind of been done a few times.
Like everybody does it. I mean, it suits me and all that, but
just call yourself like, I don't know, the Spider-Man or the Solo
the Spider-Man. I don't know about all that.
Spiders are like Sigma type creatures. I hate
spiders, bro.
So do I.
I kill them. If they're in my house, I slaughter them. If they're outside in their environment, then I leave them alone.
They kill pests.
I kill pests like them.
Yeah.
They're a pest to me.
All I can say is Australian spiders.
The solid snake. There you go. The solid snake. That's a good name.
Yeah, someone said I have a voice like him, like David Hayter, I think his name was.
You?
He's a voice actor that plays the character Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid.
You do kind of sound like him, actually. Yeah, you kind of do.
So speaking of the firearms thing, I chose the Gray Company for a couple of reasons. Obviously, it's a reference to Lord of the Rings and also the Gray Man concept. So it's sort of like a mixture of those things. But I'm talking to a couple of no guns, so that conversation is not going to go anywhere.
Oh, it's good. New ventures, new ideas, new ways of going about business. I think it's much healthier. And being relatable within like the real world and becoming like a master of our crafts, whatever they are. But then like low key, bit of red pilling here and there, it's adds credibility to the message and what we stand for.
Yeah, you really gotta work on yourself. Like one concept I was talking to Grizzly about on our stream earlier. Of course, you couldn't hear me the whole time, but how the internet is not real life. It might be real life for some people, but you should seek to make sure the internet is not your real life. You need to make a life for yourself. Find a career, find a hobby to dedicate yourself to mastering or just enjoying. Like I said, I like hiking, and the weather yesterday was just good enough for me to go on a hike. It was kind of cold as fuck, I ain't gonna lie, but you know, it was sunny and it looked, aesthetically it was pleasing. And then I just met some thought there, and things got interesting. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, Dennis, it just turned into an Insta date. And I got her number, and she's been texting me and shit. I'm gonna have some fun with her. I don't know that she's someone I'd keep, but got to build your social network.
Cock her like an AR-15.
Something like that. That's actually kind of funny.
Pounds felt like a British currency after Brexit.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's getting dark now.
Rose, where do you plan on taking your channel?
Don't know.
Are you doing like a documentary project, or is that separate?
Like that kind of got cancelled after the COVID thing. I was like, can't travel, can't even go to like London and film shit, can't do that.
Shame.
Like it just had it just fell through the cracks. Like I have audio that a man sent me of him being verbally abused by a woman that he used to live with. So maybe one day I can pick up that project again and use it, perhaps.
To address Holy Blade in the chat, I do not own a crossbow. It's not a bad idea. I just am a gun freak. I'm sitting here, I got all this cash money from my taxes coming back and the stimulus, and I've dumped a healthy portion of it into crypto, but I still have enough to buy that gun I've been chomping at the bit for, and it's just the company hasn't released it, and I'm just
yet.
Like, come on, man, take my fucking money, put your product out there, you fuck. They won't do it. Well, I guess they want everything to be right, though. So I do understand, because that company doesn't like to put out defective products. So I do appreciate that. But they need to hurry up. Hurry the fuck up. It's a, to tell you what it is, it's a MP5 clone, which is a Heckler & Koch submachine gun that's made popular in the 80s, particularly when the British SAS did a anti-terrorism op on British soil. Guy had like taken over a consulate building or something like that. And then that's basically the event that made the MP5 like legendary. But I just like it. It has like that 1980s cool, like, thing to it. And it's been featured in a lot of movies and TV shows and all that stuff. And it's an excellent piece of equipment. Very reliable. So again, no guns here, can't really relate to that.
Why would I want to?
Why would I want to? I don't know, because
Not my cup of tea.
We used to be able to do that in the 70s here, but I guess now times change after 96, when our conservative government, mind you, banned all the guns. Except
Yeah.
for farmers.
Well, yeah. I have my own problems. Like, I don't want to get too political, but you know, I preferred Trump over the alternatives, but he did piss me off with the bump stock shit. Right. That was unnecessary. It's just a stupid accessory. It's not even that good. And for somebody who said that the attack on the Second Amendment is over, you certainly attacked the Second Amendment. That being said, again, I do prefer Trump over the other freaks, you know, child diddling dementia freaks and the communists and all that stuff.
I feel you. Beijing alternative. I feel you.
Yeah. I see you memeing in the server here.
We neutral, bro. We neutral now. Rose is jaded. Rose be jaded, man. Rose be blacked. She got jaded. With that
Oh
black
Jesus. That's a pretty good screenshot, though. Oh, your place is a mess. Look at that.
I'll give you the base image for further memeage.
Clean your fucking flat, you thought.
There we go.
Fucking filthy.
Base image for further memeage. And I even got these like nice speech bubbles, which are incredibly handy for memes and stuff. Very handy.
Yeah, Holy Blade. You're gonna have to purchase your own, dude. It becomes like I was telling one of my buddies, like, who doesn't have one but wants one. Like, once you get that first one, it's like a snowball rolling down a hill. Because you're okay with you know, your first gun, and you're like, this is cool and everything, and then eventually, like, it becomes an itch that you just want to scratch. So, me personally, I'm wanting to fill certain niches. And I got almost all of them filled. But I want a solid, what's called a PDW, personal defense weapon, which is usually a pistol caliber, you know, small submachine gun type weapon. And of course, I gotta get something that's better for longer range, like something with a good piece of glass on it. But otherwise, I got everything filled, and then everything else is just gonna be for fun gun type of shits.
Teaching memes.
I see you've been busy.
Teaching memes.
Yeah, he's been memeing.
Denon. I want the teacher like a damn, yes. Like that Putin song.
Infamous rifles in cars. Yes, yes. Only thing is, I'm not allowed, according to YouTube rules, I cannot, you know, have a live stream going while showing off firearms. I learned that lesson, and some dork recorded me. It's either, you know, one of the black pill guys who's mad did it. I'm not going to agree to their bullshit, or a certain purple pill power bottom who likes to serve women breakfast in bed. I'm pretty sure it's the latter.
But he doesn't serve them breakfast in bed. He doesn't get any women involved. Like, it's a dream that he wants, but it's never gonna happen. He should have taken the black pill.
Lady boys don't count either. They got X and Y chromosomes.
I think he basically has taken the black pill, but he just doesn't want to own up to it.
Maybe Inside Dictionary gives him breakfast in bed. Or is it all of them together in bed because they can't get women and they only have themselves?
Yeah.
This makes me want to get a bacon and egg sandwich. Actually, fucking
That sounds
Seriously?
pretty. That sounds pretty good.
yes, yes.
Can't go wrong with
egg,
bacon,
grilled
man.
cheese, and tomato.
Wouldn't know.
Bacon is God's gift.
Unless you're Muslim.
Yeah, or Jew. When they're missing out, what can I say?
Yeah, Muslim viewers, you're missing out, guys.
Don't think so.
Yeah.
Won't be long until spring.
I have to agree. MGTOW Dictionary exposed. It's also kind of an addiction. So let's talk about that. I got a couple of people who can talk about that. It's kind of like an addiction. So these guys, kind of like, you know how when you work out, your body releases almost a chemical cocktail. It makes you feel good. It gives you positive feelings. Well, when these guys commiserate for these 8-hour streams, their brain is releasing different chemicals.
Do you think it's also about attention as well that they're craving and they can't get it from the people that they really want it from? So they have to make do with other
Internet substitutes.
Yes, I think you're correct about that. This one thing I noticed when during the 2017 Incel invasion into the MGTOW space.
Oh yeah.
It would just seem like a bunch of young guys who just wanted attention, so they would intentionally be, very edgy and negative attention is still attention. Thoughts do this all the time. That's why they misbehave, aside from needing a pimp hand here and there.
Or their hormones are out of whack.
Probably from Xanax and shit like that.
And I don't know if you've seen this, Dennis, but there's apparently a neuro study that talked about how soybean oil, which is a popular cooking oil, especially here in the States, how that actually messes with your genetics.
Oh shit! Real? Holy shit!
You want it? I'll send you the link. You should look at it.
Yeah.
I think I linked it here in this server, but let me scroll up.
Hello, broccoli.
There's Broccoli, the man who started all kinds of trouble. The vegetable in question. All right, so if you go to the general chat in my server, scroll up just a little bit. I posted that on the 2nd of March. But yeah, like it actually, they say it messes with your brain and your genetics. So there is something to the soy boy thing, for sure.
Tofu as well, according to them. Tofu.
Yeah. I've always said the vegan diet too. Like, I have yet to meet a sane vegan.
But I don't think it has really anything to do with their diet. Like, most of them are lefty SJWs, most of them.
More to do with the diet than you think.
It's
though,
both.
because,
They're crazy, and their diet makes it worse.
Transgenders actually recommend a lot of vegan products when they're transitioning from male to female, and it does increase your estrogen, actually.
Doesn't that depend what you're eating? Like, there's so many different
The typical vegan
lifestyle
diets,
choices when it comes to vegan. Like, you have
the typical vegan lifestyle is used for trans people. Like lentils have high estrogen in them.
There's different types though. Like there's raw and there. Raw to 4, that's for athletes really, which was kind of funny because that started too much drama in
Lentils,
2016.
Yams, lentils, beans. They recommend, and again,
They don't just
It's
recommend
used-
that.
they recommend other things. I just can't think of them because it's like 5 a.m. here, and I've been up since.
That's
Yeah.
no excuse. That's just not
It
on
is an
there.
excuse. It is
It's not an excuse. That's a shit excuse.
Yeah, but the thing
This is
is,
just
as I mentioned,
There's a correlation between the
with the
vegan
soybean
diet.
oil, vegans eat a lot of fucking soy.
yes,
Right, that's not
and
a
so
meat.
do the trans male to females as well.
So,
It does cause changes. They even recommend it to cause changes.
like I mentioned, that study, the neuroscientific study about the soybean oil, and you got a bunch of people who eat a bunch of soy. That's a main part of their diet. They're insane. I think there's a correlation there.
well, I'm vegetarian and I don't
Well,
really have soy.
Vegetarian.
I go for coconut
So-
milk instead. I
Vegetarian
don't do they don't just drink bloody soy.
so what you're telling me is you're just
Well, I'm saying like
naturally
there's
insane.
actually more options than bloody soy is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but,
But,
what you're
but
telling me
when
is
I-
you're just naturally insane. Got
No, you're naturally insane and a twat.
it. And that's why.
Yes. But like, one thing I think is funny though, but a lot of people that I do these like especially vegan lifestyles, most of them don't eat properly. They either like overeat and just like shove loads of like basically sugar, so a lot of fruit,
It's
and
a
then they
lot
get
of
fat, and then they
carbs.
cry because they get fat.
It's a
and-
high
and-
carb diet, and that's the problem.
And then the other thing that they like to do is, well, not specifically like, but they don't eat enough, so they starve instead. Like,
Yeah, the communist diet.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You're not eating enough, so then your body says, "I need to slow down my metabolism," and guess what that does?
make you fat.
Makes you fat. Very good.
Like a particular person we know.
And quite a few people we know. That's it. I want to
One
talk
in
about
particular.
that.
One in particular, but again,
Yeah,
I don't want to digress. I don't
Yeah.
want to digress.
That's the thing. I do want to kind of somewhat talk about these grifters. Two in particular, but like if you're going to talk about, it's kind of beating a dead horse, but I just think it's funny, right? But if you're going to talk
Mhm.
about like you're this good-looking, tall superhero built, like martial artist, whatever, like you have a Scottish name, whatever it is. All these things about how you're this pretty much superhero, but you don't turn your goddamn camera on. That's what I don't get when people like follow this shit. Granted, like I took one of these guys at their word at first until I had reason not to. Learn my lesson from that. So after that experience, it's like all these people who say they're this thing and that thing, but they never turn their web camera on. Well, one of them did. He got caught, but that's neither here nor there. And I think he's still trying to deny that's him. And it's like, okay, prove it's not you. When you do your 8-hour live streams, cut your webcam on. Very simple, but he'll never do that. Why won't he do that?
Because it's him.
It will, yeah, because it will prove, it will show the truth. And just like the other guy who wanted to tell everybody he was, a superhero martial artist that the ladies couldn't keep their hands off of him, but he's, a mega MGTOW monk.
With a no camera presence.
What was that? Did
absolute lady killer.
He called you a simp as well, didn't he, Wolf?
Oh yeah, he tried.
And he was simping to me in the DM.
Well, the thing about that guy, and it's typical of his mental disorder, but And
He got jealous.
lefty scums do this all the time. They accuse you of doing exactly what they're
It's not
doing.
just that. He started doing that because you were on my stream talking to me. That's what started it, and he got really triggered over it. So I think it was like jealousy.
Probably was. Well, that's one thing about this guy that I've pointed out is that he wanted control of all the women within his sphere of influence. And there were just a few, but
he didn't even see them as people. He just treated them like he owned them.
yeah. Well,
and no one else could have them.
I should have talked more about this when I had her on, but Cassandra, the psych nurse, was his landlady. And I've had to point stuff out to her, like when she talks about certain behaviors he was doing and shit like that. Like, you realize that he was doing that because this. I should really have her back on to talk about that. But I'm kind of sick of the topic with this guy, because that's why I want to kind of do one more good video, which will be great. I'm just waiting on those fucking judges, man. Hurry the fuck up. Yeah, I know they want to be thorough, but they need to hurry the fuck up so I can finish this and do something else. Like, the guy's thoroughly exposed. If you look at his Twitter, he's got one. It's probably his stock account, but it's one person that even really engages him when he puts out all this stupid shit. So he's pretty much done. That's why he's disappeared, and he's just busy playing Walrus Team 6 on his computer and pretending to be something he's not, as usual. But I'd like to get that over with and move on to bigger and better things.
Like I said, new ventures. I was thinking about including some life skills on this channel.
Definitely. If you can cook, I don't know if you can cook, Dennis.
I can cook.
I would recommend showing how to, because some dudes really need to learn this stuff. They get
polishing shoes, tying a Windsor, just basic stuff. Basic stuff.
You wouldn't believe how helpful just basic shit would be to some guys.
Maybe video editing, just real basic video editing with Filmora 9.
I was gonna do the same thing, but with showing how I make memes and stuff with picture editors, stuff like that. You wouldn't believe how helpful that is for some guys, because they'll go to the grocery store and grab a bunch of Hungry Man TV dinners and throw them in the microwave, and there you go. They have cooked. I've actually thought about it too, because I can cook shit, but I don't want to steal Ryan Stone's thunder, because he does that.
Right.
But
I don't know. We could do basic meals, just not super complex meals, just real basic ones. Here's how you cut an onion. Here's how you make an omelet. Here's how you
like I said,
lasagna.
You would be surprised. I will be right back, fellas. I gotta spend a penny, as Thought would say.
Yeah, that is what I would say. That's just a bit full bulldog mindset. I've never liked that guy.
I never really watched him, to be honest.
When I watched that video that he did about MGTOW, he just seemed like a lazy sack of shit.
Uninformed.
The kind of lazy where you just cherry pick something, right? Because it suited your narrative. So you didn't actually bother to do proper research or even try to understand the thing that you're criticizing. You just cherry picked it and tried to paint everything under one brush. And all it was shaming language, which is why I just was you're lazy. Like it's
Yeah,
fine.
fair.
It's fine that you don't agree, you know, with what MGTOW is and what they do. That's fine. But could you at least be honest about it, about the shaming language?
Yeah, it's kind of like a PR thing, I guess. Like, my brand is better than yours, so I'm gonna bring you down to bring me up, type of thing.
He went on the Black Pill stream and refused to call Sydney by his next day makes a video. Why I'm leaving the manosphere. Yeah.
Really?
I guess they're best friends behind closed doors. You know, like one thing that I've never understood, right? Like the Black Pillars accusing of MLD, like teaching what was it, date rape because game. Yeah,
I don't
they
even
were
know that those
doxing.
allegations were brought up. I didn't even know that those allegations were brought up. It's my first
Yeah,
time hearing.
yeah, they were saying like because MLD teaches like guys game that oh god, yeah, that's what he was saying, that game is date rape. That's what he was saying, and it's just like, no, it's not. That's bullshit.
No,
Like,
yeah, that game is absolutely not date rape. It's not manipulation. And
what I think is like funny though, like he's saying that, right? And you know, you've got to protect the women, and then he goes after their like their girlfriends and like the women like in their lives are their daughters, their wives,
their
whatever.
mothers, like they're
Yeah,
the channel that like has MLD's mother, the picture, the name, everything.
It's just like, how can you say at one point like date rape and we got to protect the women to less dox women?
Well,
How did you so quickly?
What was the kicker though? Like, so that like MGTOW Dictionary exposed this thing. They say game is manipulation, right? And then when MLD was like, so tell me, do women manipulate? Do women use manipulation? You know this, but guess what he said? Guess what he said, Dot, when he was asked that? He said no. Like, okay,
it's a tool that women use all the time.
That is their primary tool. As women's primary tool is manipulation.
It's a tool that we use to get what we want.
Exactly.
It's not rocket science. Like women even know this, and not like, and they haven't even like heard of the red pill, and they know this.
Well, for everyone else, it's not rocket science, but for these guys, it's neurosurgery.
But what I was mentioning earlier, MGTOW Dictionary exposed, he's got the right idea. Like, it's not manipulation if you do the improvement and you know, you have the confidence and everything like that. It's just you being you. Has nothing to do with manipulation. You're the kind of guy she likes. I didn't talked to yesterday. I didn't manipulate her. I just talked to her as a human being.
Oh shit!
You know?
I'm not sure, Wolf. That might be date rape. Like
I know,
the experts.
I manipulated her. I manipulated her into going on a date with me. Stop manipulating him, Rosie.
No.
It's all wrong. How dare you?
Oh yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's just like these guys. They need to make up their mind. You know, they
Like,
pro women and they're gonna save the women's, and are they blue pill? They, you know, because their idea of the black pill.
They're not sure themselves, to be honest.
They kind of see the black pill as like an expansion, I guess, on like it's an expansion pack, like your World of Warcraft bullshit thought. On the red pill, like this is the truth. Okay. The thing is that the conclusion that I came to, though, one of the reasons I've been wanting to step back is that we can sit here and we can tell them the truth all we want till we're blue in the face. It's never going to sink in.
No. Just like you can't make someone red pilled.
You can't red pill somebody, and you can't stop these guys from being black pill. Their ego invested in it, and no matter what truths and evidence and whatever you put forth to them, it's just falling on deaf ears. And and that's what's made me want to take a step back and just. I have been focusing on myself more, but I think I need to just take a break from trying. I try to help people and
yeah, we tried to help one.
Yeah, I try to expose, talk about the truth. I try to, help them.
And he self-sabotaged himself.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's sad because he believed that people didn't like him, right? When everyone accepted him, despite him being a bit weird. People still accepted him. People wanted to, but people were asking for him to go on their streams and shit.
Yeah, Tico Trend was inviting him to the streams, and you know what I mean. I get those invites. Sometimes I don't have the ability to go on Tico Trend stream, but I actually enjoy talking to those guys. It's a good time.
They wouldn't they literally took him under their wing as well, and so did MLD, and a few of his supporters were still were talking to him as well. So it's just you've got people around you that accept you. Yeah, you ran back to those guys that just want to drag you down. When you were in a very good position, a positive space, and you sabotaged it and ran back.
Yep.
To the dark abyss of despair.
Like I said, it releases chemicals in their brains. The negativity will do that, and they get addicted to that. It's a real thing. It's like getting addicted to a drug.
On top of that, he cared too much about what they thought of him as well.
Well, yeah, broccoli. There's to me, there's different black pills. I like Devin Stack, the guy who's actually known as black pilled. And what it's supposed to mean is that there are certain things that you can't change, and you have to accept them. But with them, it's just completely toxic. They're a black pill.
They're just destroying men. Even men that actually stand a chance, they're just destroying them.
Yeah, because I wouldn't I've seen some of the guys that cammed up during the black pill streams. Because I wouldn't say they're bad looking dudes. They're about on par with me, and I don't have trouble. I'm not gonna run out there and get perfect 10s. I know my limitations. You got to know what your limitations are. And then what actually is kind of annoying is that these guys are talking about, these, Rollo Tomasi and these other people who say, their significant others are ugly and blah, blah, blah. Motherfucker, your entire thing is that you can't get your pee-pee touched. You don't need to be complaining about women's looks. You should just take what you can get. You have no business judging other people's girlfriends or wives or whatever. And neither does that other fucking John Anthony lifestyle guy who pays for escorts. If you want to pay for escorts, whatever, that's your business. But don't run around saying that's your girlfriend. She's your girlfriend because you're paying her to be your girlfriend.
And don't forget that bloody video at the end of that shitty expose thing, which wasn't an expose. It was an embarrassing bitch fest that ended with him going this girl in the video that was clearly paid for, and it was obvious by how she was behaving when he was telling her what to do. And it's just like, really? Congratulations.
Look, I'm not going to judge him for
But he's
paying
like
for
part
it.
of
But if you're
he's
going to
part
act like
of
you're the
something
Mac Daddy,
that
Pimp
is
Daddy
true.
guy, then I have a problem with it.
But do you know what's funny? Like, he tried to like use her to shame those women, and it's just so funny because she looked like a ladyboy that's had loads of plastic surgery, and she was fucking caked in makeup, and it's just like, is that what you want women to be like? Caked in makeup?
I wasn't impressed with that girl at
Absolute
all.
sluts.
I'm not impressed with that girl
Look
whatsoever.
Like a man has
To each
fake
their own, but
everything.
yeah. I mean, I already know if I went down to Brazil, I'd be slaying too, but I mean, I'm not even that, I'm probably a 7 at best if I, wearing the right clothes and fresh haircut and everything like that. Like
But he
everything
doesn't
is,
say that, does he? Because he has like zero confidence, and it's obvious by like how he behaves, and he's angry about it too. Like you can really tell when he was talking about Roland and the other guys. Like you can just see like his bitterness and
it's,
jealousy that they're more successful, and that he has to pay women.
well, it's business. There is competitors.
It's always business, though. It's just, do you add value to yourself and be able to leverage less capital for more, or I don't know. I guess I'm economizing it. It's just when you have more value, you can leverage more and get more with less. Just economize it, I guess.
But what I think is funny, like he's trying to sell a product that literally just revolves around throwing money at women that basically will be your friend for the night if you pay them. Like that's not even that's not teaching game. That's just, it's a scam, really, is what he's doing, because it's all fake.
Yeah. Well, that's welcome to the grift economy, as they call it. We went from the gig economy to the grift economy, and everybody's got a grift. Most people, when it comes to online, that's just how it is. And me, like, I have no desire to make money online, really. I mean, if I could make some passive income, a little bit of passive income, that'd be fine, whatever. But I just can't. I thought about coding, right? So I paid for and have been recording like coding classes, and I've just come to the conclusion, like I really can't sit at the computer and
So you're a person that you know for sure you just want to be out of the
I
field.
have to do like hands-on work. I can do like, if part of the job is computer related, I can do that, but I just can't. I can't do it. I can't sit here.
Not for like prolonged periods of time.
Yeah.
For like 10 plus hours or so.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like, I don't know how these guys do 8-hour streams. It's like,
Because that's the most social interaction that they get.
yeah, good point.
That's how they can do it.
That's actually a good point. Yeah. So if you're seeing it as like this is the only social interaction that I get, then I guess I could understand that. But me, I'm just like, we start sitting 2.5 hours, like I'm getting ready to fall asleep at the keyboard. Like, I just don't have the patience now. I mean, we're just doing. That's kind of what we're doing right now, though. I mean, this is like social interaction. We're just having a chill stream, hanging out.
Yes, but we don't do it for 8 hours, do we?
No, because I would fall asleep. Plus,
I give a 2-hour limit on my streams max. I actually try to keep them to 90 minutes now.
Yeah, that's my thing. 2 hours max. Sometimes if the conversation's really good, like we're having a really solid conversation, I don't want it to end, and I'll let it stretch out a little bit longer. But like I started falling asleep after short period. I've had coffee. This is my second stream of the day because I'm just I'm a little disappointed that like we did the coffee and hatred stream, which is probably going to be a Sunday thing. Sundays at 10 o'clock on the Grizzly Rising's channel. 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, United States, by the way. But you couldn't hear me. Like I was talking, and then people were like, "Oh, it's just dead air." Like, no, it's because Grizzly stopped talking because I was talking, but you couldn't hear me. So, we did that for about an hour today. I was like, you know what? Since nothing really went on with that, like you couldn't hear me, I'll do my own stream today.
Make up for it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So if you're listening and you are in the in my Discord, feel free to join the conversation. You can jump in the general voice chat on my Discord server. So some of you guys in the chat are actually members, so feel free to jump in here.
God, I'm getting tired.
Oh yeah, you got the sterilization shot. I mean the Modelo virus shot.
Sterilized. That's rubbish.
Is it? Are you sure about that? Because
Are you sure about that? Fucking
they have actually come out and said that they don't know fuck all about the vaccine. And
Well, which one do you have?
well, we have the one I know about, because I don't know about what you guys have over there.
We have the Oxford one.
The American one.
Well, it's not. We don't have the American.
And sterile. Of course you don't. No shit. I think people can listen to you talk and realize that you're not an American, but
Yeah. I know. I realized that.
I don't know.
Yay, Pratt! I'm
Yeah.
such an American, you donkey.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Anyway.
I don't know if what you have is the same thing, something different.
No, it's already but even women that are, I think, pregnant, like it doesn't harm the baby at all.
So they say, based off of what?
I haven't looked at the shit, so I couldn't tell you.
They say a lot of things. They say that having masks worked doesn't fucking work, and they're like, "Oh, 2 masks, man! Like, why wear one when you can wear 2? Because that totally works." And it's like, no, it really doesn't. This stream's gonna get taken down.
It's all over for you, Wolf. It's all over.
It's all over. I ain't getting no
All over.
goddamn shot. Fuck that shit. Ain't over for me.
COVID 1984.
I ain't fucking getting sterilized.
Yeah. COVID 1984 bullcrap.
That's what it is. No, Holy Blade, you get that shot at your own risk, man. Your parents are probably boomers like mine. The longer I live, the more I despise boomers. I've been wanting to do a fucking stream about that, actually. The boomer problem.
Yeah,
I hear
then
the rant and rave.
you'll get shut down because they flag you down.
I don't know, because a lot of people hate boomers. whether they agree with me politically or they don't, because like boomers is just a problem. They just are. Your parents are borderline boomers then, because my parents just turned 60 fairly recently. They're 100% boomers.
I love.
That's the problem with boomers, is they don't get with the times. They also sit in front of the TV and they think that the person on the TV is telling them the truth.
Hasn't that always been the case?
Um,
Like from even the generation before, they think they're being told the truth when
even
they're
some
like,
people from the millennial generation do too. The problem is it's more boomers. Like a lot of the younger people they kind of get it. Like maybe we shouldn't trust this. And before pre virus, a lot of people, and at least in my country, were like, yeah, man, don't trust the mainstream media. There was, and then the Modelo virus hit, and all of a sudden there was a little bit more trust with the media. But same thing with the 9/11 shit, which I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm one of those truthers, but there's some suspect shit to the 9/11 attacks as well, and the way they won't release the report in its entirety is suspect. So I never believe anything until I can verify it. But
I see.
But people are starting to kind of wake up and see the code, I guess you could say. And then 9/11 happened, and everybody's like, we have to unite, which is fine to a degree, but at this point, like, I'm not uniting with you lefty scums. Not going to happen. And that is something I wanted to talk about. So a lot of the black pill people are talking about like right-wing infiltrators, man. Sure, there probably are some. There are probably some TradCon infiltrators. But I'm more concerned with the lefty scum infiltrators.
Hasn't that always been the case since like 2016 or 2018? That's not exactly something new, is it?
They want to kind of co-opt, and they're anti-feminists, right? So they're kind of, allies to a degree. I'm more concerned about the lefty scum infiltrators like Slob Lewis, right? And there's plenty of those. And I've been meaning to say this for a while, but like, I know people like TFM are friendlier to the, left wing MGTOW or whatever, but I'm not. That's one thing we disagree on. I'm not. Because lefty scum politics are feminine politics. Period. So I don't really see you as an ally. I see you as a potential infiltrator in the red pill space. You're just trying to co-opt it. So I'm more concerned about you than right-wing infiltrators. Because at least most right-wing people are at least anti-feminist and anti-feminine politics. They have their issues where it's like man up and all that fucking bullshit. There is sort of like another side of the coin, to be honest, when it comes to more conservative people. But I get along with them a lot better than I do lefty scums. Thoughts?
Long term, you're not wrong. Speaking of which, long term, you're not wrong. All I could say is, I don't know, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. Economize it. and use it for your advantage.
Well, I don't know what you mean, Holy Blade, because if you're like, what passes for right wing is actually like if you were in one of those,
like more centrist now.
If you were in one of those servers that's like a,
I thought only like the far right were like that.
well, no. What people are saying is the far right is actually lefty scums, like the Nat Sock shit. Like Nat Sock is like just to the right of communism. They only disagree on a couple of things, but for some reason, people are pointing at them and saying they're right wing. They're not fucking right wing. They're lefty scum traditionalists. That at the very least they oppose communism, but that's what they are.
It was
The alt right, so-called alt right, is just fucking bunch of traditional lefty scums. You know, that's the bottom line. They are not right wing. Fascism is not right wing. Fascism is a fucking left wing ideal.
Historically, you're not wrong.
Well, even in the modern era, they like to say they're right wing, or the media will say they're right wing. They're to the right of the commies. You know, they're to the right of them. You know, they're to the right of Stalin, but they are not right wing. So you're saying you got kicked out because you didn't hate the Jews, Holy Blade? Is that what that was? Well, yes, because the Nat Sock guys see, some of the MGTOW guys, they see MGTOW, or the idea of MGTOW, as being some sort of conspiracy put forth by the tribes, if you catch my drift. So that's why they're very critical of MGTOW, and that's that have white babies thing. And they see MGTOW as some sort of trick put forth by the small hat, big nose tribes.
God's sake.
The one that a particular...
This is nothing new, though. This has been going on since 2017.
Mm. Fuck. I think I might have to love you and leave you. I'm falling asleep.
Yeah, it's about time to end anyways. We made it to an hour and a half of just shooting the shit, and I'm getting fucking hungry, so...
Silence not good.
Shut up, Dennis. Shut up. Don't make me come over there, Dennis. I'll slap you. After I've had my nap. Alright.
Yeah, you're not gonna sleep at all tonight if you have your nap.
I haven't slept at all.
She's gonna start messaging me and shit.
Late at my age.
Oh, I can't sleep. Like, yeah, because you.
What have I done?
Okay.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Alright, later thought.
Bye, you twat.
Alright, now we're rid of that thought.
And then there were two.
And then there were two. Well, I'm surprised more people didn't jump in here. But it is the middle of the day, Eastern time.
And it's like 5:45 in the morning here.
Yeah, it's, So, chat, you got any questions? Anything you wanted to cover before I end this thing? Let's see if we retained anybody in the chat. It's mostly been Holy Blade that's been active. We got some viewers, but He's probably just listening in while they do stuff and things.
I think the chat just wants to vibe in today.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I'm doing is vibing. I mean, it probably hasn't been super entertaining. But I'm just vibing. Usually when I stream, I have a particular subject in mind and I try to cover that. And then once that's done, I end it. So. Pratt life. So yeah, any since Jats doesn't have any questions, comments, concerns, any closing thoughts?
Where I have a closing question.
Sure.
Where to from here? Where to from here?
As far as what, like the Manosphere
Channels, our channels.
Oh, I'm gonna keep, the firearm stuff. Maybe continue the interview series. There is a guy I want to interview who says that Slob Lewis tried to recruit him to spy on TFM. That's right, Slobby. I got another person coming forward to demonstrate your fuckery. Hopefully he'll have some evidence of that, but we shall see. But again, I'm wanting to wrap the Slob Lewis era up. Hopefully, we soon.
It's more conducive for other ventures and growth. Whether we gain traction or lose traction, it's still better for our personal growth.
I think he's finished anyways, because I think he understands that if he puts out these videos, these attack videos, fucking with everybody, my videos come up. If you go to YouTube and you type in his name, his username, my videos are towards the top. So, your drama marketing is over. People will find all the dirt. Let's see. I was going to do something. Lost track of what I was doing. Fuck. I hate when that happens. Yeah, other than that, firearms. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to check Pacer. See if the judges have decided to end his quest. And look, I do see a problem with 230. I think it is, but you got to remember who's doing the lawsuit and why. We're still at okay. They haven't written their decision yet. Luckily for you, Slabo. The only ammo I'll have is my dad's and 223. Yeah. Well, it's hard to even get one of those Holy Blade. The manufacturing went to shit because the Modelo virus and metal shortages and people panic buying what was in stock. And same thing with ammunition. So I'm glad I have a healthy supply, but I want more, and that's why I'm not actually making videos where I shoot, because I'm trying to conserve my ammunition. Believe me, I would love to do demonstration videos where I actually pull the giggle switch, but I think reloading is a good idea. I'm just not in a position. It's good to have like a reloading room, like dedicated to that, and it takes some money to get into, and I'm just not ready for that right now. But I think it's a good idea. You got to be careful. You got to know what you're doing, because I have seen people's firearms explode because they used reloaded ammo from some guy. And, if you or the person you're getting it from doesn't know what they're doing, that can happen. Oh, your uncle. He's got the right idea. I mean, I have a place to shoot. When I do shoot, but I just don't want to. I don't want to cut into my supply of ammo right now. And a lot of calibers, the popular ones, they're over $1 per bullet, man. Fuck that noise. Even 7.62 by 39 AK ammo is fucking pricey. We're talking about the steel cased shit. Wolf Military Classic is fucking through the roof compared to what it was. But all right, my friends, I am going to call the stream here. It's been a good little chill stream. I am fucking hungry and I got shit to do. So I will leave you all here. Thank you everybody who has been on voice with me, and everybody who has commented in the chat. I really appreciate your participation, and we'll have to maybe do this again sometime soon. All right, y'all, you have a good day, morning, whatever it is for you, and we shall see you later.